Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got some hot news from Genshin Impact's upcoming version 5.6, and trust me, you don't want to miss this one. We finally have more accurate details about Escoffier. In our previous video, we talked about basic details about her. So if you haven't watched it yet, check it out to get a basic idea. As we mentioned before, Escoffier is a cryo polearm user. So, what makes Escoffier special? Let's dive into everything we know so far. She's coming in hot, or should I say cold, in version 5.6, and it looks like she's going to be an absolute game changer for Hydro and Cryo team comps. Now, onto the juicy part. Her abilities. Escoffier's elemental skill is super versatile. You can either tap to summon a mechanical assistant that follows your active character, dealing cryo projectiles based on 216% of her attack at level 10 for 20 seconds. Or if you hold the skill, it switches to a stationary mode, absorbing elemental energy from nearby attacks. It's perfect for freeze teams, as it also triggers an Ausia-aligned AoE cryo attack, giving you that consistent cryo application. Her burst is a massive AoE cryo hit, dealing 1,067% attack damage at level 10 and providing team-wide healing. The healing scales with her attack, restoring 309.7% plus flat, 2,373 HP instantly, and activating healing over time for 9 seconds. Hitch restores HP at intervals based on 138.24% of her attack. Basically, she is not a one-time burst healer. Instead, she has follow-up healing that helps your team to get additional healing through ongoing fights. Which means you don't need a separate healer in your team if you have Escoffier. Her passive one grants single-target continuous healing after using her burst. Here comes the most interesting part. Passive 2, a cryo and hydro resistance debuff to the enemies when they hit. And the debuff will scale based on the amount of hydro and cryo characters in your party. So if you have 1 cryo or hydro member, you'll get minus 5%. If you have 2, you'll get minus 10%. If you have 3, you'll get minus 15%. And finally, if your team only contain cryo or hydro characters, you'll get a maximum of minus 55% hydro and cryo resistance on enemies for 12 seconds. That's insane synergy right there. As for her constellations, C1, plus 60% crit DMG to cryo teammates after using her skill or burst. C2, grants flat, cryo damage bonus for 5 hits after using her skill. C4, increases passive 1 duration, with a chance for extra healing and self-energy restoration based on crit rate. C6, on-field attacks trigger additional cryo hits, perfect for pushing her damage potential even further. When it comes to building Escoffier, you've got options depending on your team comp. Full attack build. Focus on ATK % to maximize her healing and cryo damage output. Great for teams where her off-field healing shines. Crit build. Prioritize crit rate and crit DMG for extra damage. Works well in freeze or mono cryo teams, giving consistent cryo application and powerful healing. Now, let's talk team synergy. Since Escoffier's resistance shred relies on hydro and cryo teammates, your best options will be freeze teams or mono cryo comps. She's expected to be the best support character for Skirk, offering reliable cryo application, healing, and resistance reduction. Pairing her with characters like Ayaka, Ganyu, or even Mona or Neuvillette could result in some seriously satisfying freeze reactions and cryo damage. Apart from Escoffier's debut, there's some buzz about Kinich, Navia, and Raiden Shogun getting reruns in 5.6. Keep in mind, these are just speculations for now, so take them with a grain of salt. Escoffier is shaping up to be an amazing cryo support, especially for freeze and cryo and hydro-based teams. Whether you're planning to pull for her or not, she's definitely bringing some exciting new possibilities to the meta. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more Genshin Impact news and guides. Hit that bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, keep adventuring.